This is a Bitcoin price prediction and BTC technical analysis. 1. Bitcoin price forecast. Where is the bottom for BTC? 2. Bitcoin price prediction. Rainbow chart points to an incredible $626,000. 3. Bat crypto price prediction. Green cryptos like IMT may be the best investment option at the moment. Here's why. 4. Bitcoin price and Ethereum forecast. Can BTC hit $30,000 this month? Bitcoin price forecast. Where is the bottom for BTC? Bitcoin, the most valuable cryptocurrency in the world, fell more than 2% Monday to $19,061. The overall market capitalization of cryptocurrencies is $920 billion at the time of writing, slightly short of $1 trillion. The US dollar is now strong, which is dragging on Bitcoin prices in the broader global markets. The bulk of investors are anticipating the publication of US inflation data on Thursday. Bitcoin value. The current Bitcoin price is $19,100.67, with a $28 billion 24-hour trading volume. Bitcoin has lost 1.32% in the previous 24 hours and almost 4% in the last 7 days. Bitcoin and Ethereum will reach high prices post-recession. A well-known investor, Paul Tudor Jones, has claimed that the value of rare digital assets would grow in the future, reaffirming his conviction in cryptocurrencies. On CNBC's Squawk Box on October 10th, the billionaire hedge fund manager explored the relevance of cryptocurrencies in the present financial context. Jones believes that digital assets will increase significantly in the future, and his appraisal of scarce cryptocurrencies boosts the value of ETH and BTC. Because of their scarcity, Bitcoin and Ethereum, according to Paul Tudor Jones, may profit from growing inflation and perilous macroeconomic scenarios. Despite the fact that the US economy is on the cusp of a recession, he believes that markets would climb if the Federal Reserve stops hiking interest rates to battle inflation. The Fed's projection of a 4.6% interest rate rise in 2023 has strengthened experts' predictions of more hikes before the end of the year. The current fund rate is from 3% to 3.25%. Cryptocurrencies, according to Jones, will be ready to seize the limelight when the tides flip, but first, there will most certainly be a recession. Pay attention to the US inflation report. The US Consumer Price Index results are scheduled to be revealed on Thursday, October 13th, but the crypto market is already pricing in the effect of higher CPI figures, leading Bitcoin to decline. The annual inflation rate in the United States fell for the second month in a row in August 2022, falling to 8.3% from 8.5% in July. This was the lowest rate in 4 months, although it was still higher than the 8.1% expected by the market. Bitcoin is under pressure due to the difficulty of mining Bitcoin. The mining difficulty for Bitcoin climbed considerably on October 10th, hitting a new peak since May 2021. The difficulty of mining Bitcoin has grown by 13.5% to 35.61 T, with an average hash rate of 254.80 EH/s. In an already tough crypto winter and inflation-ridden market, the higher hash rate makes mining even more challenging. Several reasons might have had a role in the rise in mining difficulty or hash rate. The Ethereum merge, which displaced proof-of-work miners after moving to proof-of-stake, is also claimed to have spurred miners to repurpose their equipment and use it to mine Bitcoin, potentially increasing the hash rate. Despite the difficulty of mining, Bitcoin prices have failed to gain momentum. Instead, the BTC price has climbed by just 1.7% in the previous 14 days, confounding widespread notion that the price grows as mining difficulty increases. Bitcoin price prediction. Where will Bitcoin go from here? The BTC USD pair is trading in accordance with the Bitcoin price forecast report for the Asian session. BTC is dropping near a crucial support level of $18,970 on a daily basis. The triple bottom pattern suggests that support at $18,970 will be extended. This level may operate as a bottom, and BTC may bounce if it remains above it. BTC remains bearish, with the 50-day moving average around $19,850 acting as a key barrier. If BTC falls below the $18,970 support level, it might drop to $18,416.59 or $17,709 levels. A descending triangle pattern is still in place on the daily timescale, and it is expected to keep BTC negative until it breaks clear of the $20,275 resistance level. If Bitcoin moves over $20,475, it may try the next resistance level of $21,905 or $22,760. With Bitcoin's environmental effect being a hotly debated topic in the markets, many investors are now seeking for green alternatives on the market. IMPT, the green crypto alternative. The current impact project token presale has gotten a lot of attention, with more than $3 million raised in less than a week. The Impact project is an Ethereum-based carbon credit marketplace, making it an appealing offer for ESG investors or anybody looking for the large profits that may come from a new currency being listed for the first time. The platform tokenizes carbon credits, which makes the purchase and usage of such credits more transparent. As detailed in the IMPT white paper, this addresses a variety of issues that are currently undermining the carbon credit market, such as double selling credits, overcalculating credits, and failing to follow correct retirement processes. Bitcoin price prediction. Rainbow chart points to an incredible $626,000. Bitcoin price prediction. According to the Bitcoin rainbow chart, the Bitcoin price may have bottomed out. In addition, the chart suggests that a fresh surge towards $600,000 may be underway. Bitcoin, the top cryptocurrency, remains in the $19,000 to $21,000 area. The price of Bitcoin is consolidating and becoming less volatile, indicating that it is stabilizing. Furthermore, the Bitcoin rainbow chart indicates that the BTC price has maybe bottomed out. The rainbow diagram. The BTC rainbow chart is one of the oldest methods for analyzing Bitcoin's long-term pricing. It is well known for its amusing chart picture. The rainbow chart is so named because it depicts market mood with colorful bands. These might predict when traders will purchase or sell at certain price levels. BTC is presently in the blue zone at the bottom of the rainbow and has hit the bottom, according to the cryptocurrency chart. Although the blue zone is renowned as the point at which the fire goes out, it is important to note that market expectations are not yet pointing in the direction of the lowest price. With 28 points, the Fear and Greed Index is in the severe terror zone. This suggests that trust in BTC has not yet been created. Bitcoin price prediction. Could BTC reach a new high? According to the Bitcoin rainbow chart, if BTC continues to follow the long-term trend, it might reach the maximum bubble zone, which is represented by dark red. The Bitcoin price might hit $626,383 by October 9, 2024, according to the graphic. When the blue band was achieved, Bitcoin began a surge from $5,000 to $69,000. According to the chart, the likely fresh rise to $600,000 will begin at $84,000 at the end of the year. The rainbow chart, on the other hand, lacks global and micro changes and is just price-orientated. According to the chart's designers, this is a fun way to look at Bitcoin's possible future performance. Bat crypto price prediction. Green cryptos like IMPT may be the best investment option at the moment. Here's why. Investing in cryptos should not be done lightly. Before investing, you should analyze the cryptocurrency's previous price movement, unbiased judgment, and environmental considerations. According to this, the BAT cryptocurrency does not seem to function effectively. In the previous 7 days, the cryptocurrency has declined by more than 0.56%. As if that wasn't enough, the cryptocurrency has dropped by 0.86% in the previous 24 hours. IMPT and Tama, on the other hand, are doing very well in the crypto market based on information derived from favorable history price movement, current price value, and price expectations. This post will teach you how to anticipate the price of BAT cryptocurrency and why you should consider investing in IMPT and Tama for a great investment return. According to BAT Crypto Technical Analysis, the average trading price is 32 cents, with current high and lowest values of 34 cents and 31 cents, respectively. Based on the current average trading price of 32 cents, the anticipated return on investment for BAT coin is 17%. In November and December, BAT average, minimum, and maximum prices may fluctuate. November's forecast predicts the lowest costs for the rest of the year, with prices of 30 cents, 33 cents, and 0.31997 as the minimum, maximum, and average, respectively. In general, the BAT crypto average, minimum, and maximum prices may rise each year. In the hierarchy, 2026 has the greatest pricing value. IMPT raised over $2.2 million in just 6 days of its presale. Is IMPT presale the best in 2022? The value and success of a cryptocurrency presale have a significant impact on the coin's future. They determine whether the coin will attract investors or not. IMPT not only exceeds all expectations, but also lays the groundwork for future investment. You cannot deny that raising almost $2,200,000 in 6 days is very difficult. The pre-sale anticipated value of $10,800,000 for IMPT has already gathered more than $2,200,000. The IMPT sales tactics are divided into 3 phases. The present stage 1 selling price is 1 IMPT equals 1 cent. The price may soon become stage 2 at 1 IMPT equals 2 cents. The IMPT token's strong performance is the cause for the prospective rise. We cannot anticipate the future, but we can forecast it based on current values. IMPT is perhaps one of the greatest crypto investments available. How Tamadoge is proving to be a successful green token this year. Tamadoge has recently fallen among the most bullish tokens in trending cryptocurrencies. This is due to the Tamadoge's excellent financial performance. Tamadoge had its first Tamadoge NFTs on OpenSea around 3 days ago. Tamadoge exceedingly rare NFTs are used to offer the meme currency. They are available for purchase on the platform. Tamadoge has the ability to compete with Shiba Inu and Dogecoin since it combines an immersive metaverse, NFT ownership, and a play-to-earn gaming platform. Tamadoge's current price is 5 cents, up 2.94% in the last 24 hours. The highest and lowest prices per 24 hours are 5 cents and 5 cents, respectively. This demonstrates that Tama has a high investment return. Tamadoge is the most traded meme token in the previous 24 hours, according to Crypto Insights. Remember that the meme currency is listed on many CEX and DEX platforms, including OKX, LBank, MEXC, BKEX, and COINSBIT. Where should you invest? Bat Crypto, IMPT, or Tama? Bat Crypto contains statistics that do not provide enough foundation to consider it a solid investment. IMPT and Tama, on the other hand, provide impressive facts to be deemed a solid investment. The IMPT.io platform allows you to purchase, trade, and retire carbon credits. Tama and IMPT have remarkable characteristics and are regarded strong investments, according to current statistics. You may make the most of the IMP.io before the second stage starts. Because the carbon credits are minted into NFTs, the platform eliminates fraudulent operations. Bat Crypto, on the other hand, fluctuates, and you may not be fortunate enough to avoid a loss if you buy into it. Bitcoin price and Ethereum forecast. Can BTC hit $30,000 this month? During the early European session, the cryptocurrency market was somewhat negative, with the global crypto market value sliding from $944 billion to $936 billion. The largest cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, is currently trading at $19,349.19, down 0.88% so far. Similarly, Ethereum is trading sideways in the $1,325 to $1,298 band. However, other cryptocurrencies, such as Terra Classic USD, are trading substantially positive, having climbed by more than 35% in the previous 24 hours. In addition, Huobi token has grown by 20% to $4.97. Maker is also in the limelight after posting a weekly rise of more than 17%. Bitcoin is now worth $19,351.72 and has a 24-hour trading volume of $20.35 billion. In the previous 24 hours, Bitcoin has dropped by 0.88%. For many years, Robert Kiyosaki, well known as the author of the financial blockbuster Rich Dad, Poor Dad, has been a vocal supporter of Bitcoin. He's now taken to Twitter to predict the impending demise of the US currency and economy, stating that Bitcoin, gold, and silver are the only secure assets available. Despite increasing food and gas costs, Kiyosaki stated that the ordinary individual still doesn't understand the economy's larger picture. It is now necessary to store not just Bitcoin but also precious commodities such as silver and gold. Kiyosaki has predicted the USD's demise since the epidemic began 2 years ago, when the Federal Reserve produced over $6 trillion. This year, the Federal Reserve hiked interest rates many times, with some of the rises being the highest in decades. He has predicted a financial market meltdown in tandem with the fall of the USD, calling it the greatest crash since the 1990s. The author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, as shown in the aforementioned tweet, is laying another silver wager. He expects that the price of this precious metal will continue to climb in the future years due to its many uses. Bitcoin holders have moved thousands of dollars worth of BTC out of cryptocurrency exchanges in a single day, according to crypto analytics company Santiment. The preceding week witnessed a large outflow of coins on cryptocurrency exchanges. The unexpected movement of massive quantities of BTC suggests that traders are positive on the top cryptocurrency as the year comes to a close. According to Santiment, Bitcoin supply on all cryptocurrency exchanges has decreased to levels not seen since the apex of the crypto bear market in 2018, showing trader confidence. The decreased supply of BTC on cryptocurrency exchanges, according to the analytics group, lessens the risk of a market-wide sell-off. Bitcoin price prediction and technical analysis. On the technical aspect, Bitcoin is expected to find immediate support at $18,970 and resistance near $19,950. The BTC remains bearish, with the 50-day moving average posing significant resistance at $19,950. On the daily chart, a descending triangle formation remains in place, and it is predicted to keep Bitcoin negative until BTC breaks clear of the $20,275 resistance level. If Bitcoin goes over $20,475, it will be able to attack the next resistance level of $21,905 or $22,760. A break of the $18,970 support level, on the other hand, might send BTC to $18,416.59 or $17,709 levels. Bitcoin does not look to be going towards $30,000 this month, despite the Federal Reserve's rate increase mood and a stronger than expected job market and inflation numbers. Ethereum cost. Ethereum's current price is $1,315.13, with a 24-hour trading volume of $7.4 billion. Ethereum has fallen 0.76% in the past 24 hours. According to statistics from cryptocurrency tracking service Santiment, the Ethereum network had its greatest growth surge in 2022 over past weekend. Within 2 days, 135,780 unique addresses were added to the network, an increase of 11.1% from the last flood on January 3rd. The Ethereum network is increasing at a pace not witnessed since December 7, 2021, according to the statistics. Others on Twitter have also noticed the unusually rapid network development, with one user suggesting that big movements are on the way. Due to the significant spike in activity over the weekend, a new record high in the total number of Ethereum wallet addresses was also reached. According to Etherscan statistics as of Sunday, there were 207.4 million unique addresses in use throughout the network. Ethereum price prediction and technical analysis. The ETH/USD pair is now trading sideways within a limited range of $1,325 to $1,298. Ethereum has established a symmetrical triangle formation on the 4-hour chart, reinforcing investors' hesitation. A breach of the $1,298 support level may enable investors to begin a sell trade until the next support region of $1,262 or $1,219. A bullish crossing over the 50-day moving average at $1,340, on the other hand, may fuel continued purchasing until $1,380 or $1,408 is attained. Tamadoge steals the show. Tamadoge's popularity has skyrocketed when it was introduced on the centralized OKX exchange and its DEX for global users. Tama reached an all-time high of 19 cents last week before retracing down, enabling traders to purchase the dip in anticipation of the next leg higher. This is Crypto Block IQ. Subscribe to this channel to get the latest price analysis and trading systems signals. We focus on LUNC News Today, Terra Luna Classic News Today, Luna Classic Price Prediction. Also, we present analysis on Bitcoin and Bitcoin News Today. We cover tickers XRP, BTC, Cardano, ETH technical analysis, and BNB Hive. We also going to add explanations on topics such as how to stake Luna Classic and BNB Miner works. Our videos cover BTC technical analysis, Luna Classic price prediction, Binance USC analysis, and more. Metin 2F. In the next weeks, we will add VeChain live news in our videos and Ethereum mainnet details. Write down below in the comments what is your strategy for the next few days. Click the card on the right to get to more price prediction and technical analysis videos.